Tap in with me, man. Raw and Uncut Talk, Parlay King 101 TV. You get exclusive content daily. Give or take. If you use it, you probably can win parlays. If you don't, you're gonna lose. Me personally, yesterday I hit the soccer parlay, man. I didn't come in and give it in. I came in a little late. The early morning soccer parlay four pick came through. Then after all them buster ass teams, Princeton, they messed off of the first parlay I gave out on this platform. And I think who else smoked the other one? Let me see. UIC, they smoked the parlay, man. UIC is trash. Um, they supposed to won at home, ended up losing, so that didn't come through. So two parlays didn't win. Let me see the last one. Then them NBA teams suck. I'm happy they taking a day off from playing. What's good with you, Sharon? I'm happy the NBA is taking a day off because Cleveland Cavaliers is letting Houston Rockets handle them. And I'm not placing Atlanta Hawks at the bottom of the list, but Atlanta is actually on my not to go with team where I placed Miami all year, which now Miami is kind of settling off my list. Jimmy Butler is doing his thing that I knew he was gonna pop up and start doing, where he don't want in at Miami. So they playing their games without Jimmy Butler on the roster. So I'm back putting Miami in the mix. Maybe I go with them, maybe I won't. But Atlanta Hawks yesterday, I had a three-teamer, man. I had Auburn, Atlanta, Cleveland, which Cleveland already messed it off. They was gonna lose from the get-go. They came back and made the game competitive, but ended up losing. But on a winning note for me, Parlay King 101, I actually had the Lakers plus 3.5 last night. I bought Milwaukee all the way to plus 10.5. It came through. They lost by 10 points. And I had BYU money line and I had UTEP money line. So I hit a four pick last night. It's up on my storylines. Two parlays yesterday. I'm actually on a little streak. I hit the soccer parlays. I hit a parlay of four pick Euro League, everything Friday, four teamer. Then the other 2 days, like Wednesday and Thursday, I had a three-team soccer. I mean, it's not a streak that I wanted, but it's a streak to keep the bag going, keep the profit over par. You see what you said? Okay, you hit a 16 team college basketball. That's what I'm talking about, man. Cash out, gang sector is in effect. But today, me personally, I already know I'm doing it from the top of the dome. Uh, I like Wisconsin at home today. And I like Memphis at home today, college basketball. North Texas play at home today. I like them. They 10-0 at home, but would they win or lose? I don't know. One note, Illinois center is out today. He's averaging 18. He done played in 18 games for Illinois. They playing at home. They still favored by 7 points, but the center is out today. Will he win or lose? So on that note, let's see what else I got about basketball. Oh yeah, I got two NHL I like today. I like Colorado game. It starts at 12 o'clock. I like the Colorado New York Islanders game or the Rangers, whoever they playing in New York. I like it over five. Buy it down to five. I like the Vegas and Florida game tonight over five. It should go over five or get to five or whatever. Both of them teams right there is one of my marquee high scoring hockey teams. I'm not labeling them as the Golden State of hockey, but or the Indiana hockey, but believe me, they do put up goals in hockey to score goals. But hey, you never know what'll happen, how to turn out. Now I see. Let's get on the NFC, AFC Championship games. A lot of people riding on Philly, saying Philly's just finna smash Washington. Guess what, you Philly fans? Washington Center is not projected to play. No, Philly center. The Eagles center might be out today. Hurts got a knee injury that's impacting the way the offense is going down the field. Me personally, I've been telling people all week I ain't changed up my pick yet. I'm buying Washington Redskins plus 8.5, and I'm rolling with it. I actually feel, true shit, Washington will get out of there with the upset victory, but I'm not gonna take a money line. That'll be a great money line pick, but Eagles, they probably end up getting a victory because all Hurts got to do is play. So Eagles should come out victorious. But if he happen to get hurt because this center they got is out, this center they got is hurt, Washington, man, they a ferocious team. They trick plays. They do all type of things to keep the game exciting. And I'm an NFC East guy. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, but Washington, man, every game they done been in, it came down to the wire. Either they losing, they winning, but they scoring a lot of points. And I'm looking at the weather condition. It look like it's just gonna be cold. DC, Philly, both of them in the same area, so they both know how to play in the cold weather. That shouldn't be no stoppage to the way they come out and play. Yes, facts. Washington may win, but you can buy them points and make sure you really do get the victory. Cause the second game I'm gonna go over in a few. Washington is the best plus 8.5. Buying it up a plus 7.5 might be the best pick. And what's so cold about these games today? There's no snowballs. There's nothing like that happening. Give or take, maybe in KC, it might snow a little bit later on today. But even with the KC game, let's get out there. Going for their third championship, Super Bowl. Mahomes going for his fourth Super Bowl, which he will pass Tom Brady the way it's going. Me personally, I got KC to win the Super Bowl, but hey, it's a surprising. If Washington can get themselves down in New Orleans inside a dome with the weather condition is excellent, you never know what's going to happen in the Super Bowl. But today's game against Buffalo and KC, I like Kansas City for the win money line. A lot of people gonna be like, man, I need to buy Buffalo plus 5.5, which that could be a good pick too. But I'm just jumping out there with KC, man. You either win or lose my money. I like the way Patrick Mahomes, the way they step up at the end of the games and go down and get that key touchdown. Kelsey, they got a good receiving core. They got some offensive defensive players that do step up. I don't think Kansas City gonna be denied. Yeah, them prompts good in that game. It's a lot of prompts out there today. Even with me going against Philly today, Barkley got to be a super prompt. If the rushing yards, the touchdown, I think he'll score a touchdown today. But Daniel's gonna score two touchdowns today. It's gonna be a good game today, both ways. It ain't gonna be all that snowball and all that shit Buffalo wanted to be. So guess what? Just get your popcorn like T.O. always profiled, made the slogan absolutely straight. Let's get out there. It's going down. So here's the deal now. As I just went over 2-2-2. So that's what I call it. Gave you two college basketball, which Wisconsin, Memphis, I said I think Colorado game, Vegas NHL gonna go over 2-2. Plus my prediction of the NFC AFC Championship game, Redskins plus 8.5. Kansas City money line. I'm rolling with that KC money line. Out of them four picks, that KC, ooh, just stick to your game plan. Play like you've been playing. You think it's time for the world to say KC is on the downcline? Because if Buffalo go in there and pull this victory out, it's just another day of everybody going with the stats predicting that, okay, the teams that's supposed to win should come out and win. I think NFL football is better to predict, especially over college basketball. Man, yesterday I saw some teams winning that wasn't supposed to win. Even that Tennessee Auburn game was one of the worst played games yesterday. Auburn 22-20 at the end of the first half. They tried to kill everybody over. Yeah. Daniel's gonna kill your tickets, especially going against him. I went against his ass a few times at the beginning of the year. I told everybody Washington will fall off. I told everybody, man, this dude right here is not the truth, but he's proven he's the truth. Even when he was at LSU, I was going against LSU at the times when his games would go over. He's going to throw it. He's going to air it out. He got Kingsbury down there. I don't know why no team didn't wait for Kingsbury to leave and get him as their head coach, especially. I'm talking about the Cowboys. Trash ass. Okay, he took Memphis, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Illinois minus point spread. So he did money line on all these games, which I mean, money lines and spreads is kind of like not the thing in the college basketball. UTEP last night smoked a 10 pick I had, but I had the -4 UTEP, but they only won by 2 points, which the money line on the 4 pick I did post on the storyline came through. That showed me that when y'all see me altering spreads and doing different shit, that's the way to get a bag. All that taking spreads and losing your money every week is not the lick. One name in Memphis that I don't like taking them by the spread is Penny Hardaway. But today might be a different day. They usually play pretty good. UAB is averaging 83 points a game, 84 points a game, and I think Memphis is averaging like 78 or something. So it's no different between both teams can score points. I think Memphis got the home field advantage in the game. So that's the reason I'm just going straight with Memphis. It's at a 7 points, usually 7 or higher. Somehow pull the game off. But the way Vegas set the spreads, sure it's gonna be more intense coming down to the wire, especially with that Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, they play pretty good, man. But shit. Now I always do spread tickets. I always backdoor it and I do something with a 10 pick in mind on a spread because it got high value. No matter if you put 20, 30, $10 on it, it's gonna give you a lot of money if it ever come through. Remember that part on 10 pick spreads, 12 pick spreads, even 15 pick spreads. Now I ain't hit a 15 Supermax spread in 3 years. I done hit a 12 pick. I done hit 10 picks. But that 15, like you say, you hit a 15 yesterday. That was a good thing. Let me run down the college basketball real quick. Hold on. College basketball today, from my perspective. That Fordham game playing today, 13. It's minus 3.5, 11 a.m. game. Let me see something real quick. Fordham 8-11. The Quinnies is 9-10. They 1-2 on the road. Fordham is 6-4 at home. So it can go either way. Fordham done lost the last 6 games. Might be a road win today to take. But that's the thing about college basketball, man. These are dudes that's not gonna never make it to the pros. All these dudes suck. Yesterday, I told everybody the average of Cooper Flag. I say he's averaging 20 something a game, which he scored 23 points yesterday. I say he's gonna give you 7 to 10 rebounds. He got 7 rebounds yesterday. And I say he give you about 3 to 6 assists. He got 6 assists yesterday. LeBron James stamped Cooper Flag. He's the real true deal. So he did his thing. Now here's a game that I do think the home team might win the way they got Maryland out there at minus 2.5 against Indiana. Indiana is 11-1 at home. Maryland is 1-4 on the road. Maryland lost. They won the last 2. I'm already off the top, man. I told you on here. I get out here and talk the true games, which I'm sticking to what you heard early in the show. The only picks, but I'm off the record going over to the NCAA every game. I like Indiana +7 or something. If you can buy anything on your buy up, Indiana at home +7 should come through. Let me write this shit down. I'm loving Indiana at home +7 against Maryland. Memphis and UAB, we already went over that. That's one of the marquee picks of the day. Memphis money line to me at home. I think somebody said they're going with the points or whatever, but I like Wisconsin at home against Nebraska money line. That LIU and Mercy Hurst. I ain't never even heard of Mercy Hurst until just while ago I read it. I done seen the name. That's the first time I'm ever pronouncing it and even want to speak on it, but I'm not. Central Connecticut State against Chicago State. Now, Chicago State is the trashiest team in college basketball besides East Texas State. Everybody with state at the end of their name suck. Chicago State 2-19. Central Connecticut State is 13-6. 5-2 at home. Central Chicago State 1-13 on the road. Yeah, I'm getting deep with these type of games, but me personally, I take if you can get Central Connecticut State money line first half, but y'all watch these games with these trash teams, cause I think the games that Chicago State actually won, The first one, they was 0-15, and I went with the other team, and they got beat by Chicago State. I'm not putting them on my ticket today. That game there is irrelevant. FDU Stone Hill -2.5. I'm just giving you a quick rundown on a few games that I bypassed just to show you why I bypassed these games. But the best one, Stone Hill, is 7-1 at home. FDU is 3-11 on the road, so you might can take Stone Hill. Money line. We're gonna see what it do. At home. I'm gonna go back over what I'm just repeating. Wagner playing St. Francis. St. Francis, Pennsylvania. -3.5. Wagner, another team, them they 10-9 though, going up against 8-13, 6-3 at home. St. Francis 4-5. See something real quick. St. Francis favored by 3.5. Wagner, I'm staying away from that game. If you can get +7.5, +8.5, Wagner, it might be good. But I'm not gonna deal with Wagner. That's a trash game. Put it that way. Now here's the deal. I'm not even gonna go and read stats on this game. Florida Atlantic playing North Texas. North Texas favored by 8.5. North Texas is 10-0 at home. I read up on it. I was gonna give it out, but I say, man, I'm stay away from North Texas, which I'm actually just on one of my make tickets. North Texas money line at home. Shit, Mike got action. Today ain't no definitive day. I'm giving y'all a pick. Cause yesterday I hate when I give picks out and they don't come through, especially the parlays that did lose by one game each one. But I told people go alter and figure out it on your own, your parlay that you want to win on. Illinois and Northwestern. This the reason why I didn't put North. I only gave it two picks, Memphis and Wisconsin, because North Illinois center is out. Illness or something, probably got COVID. Dude is the tall dude in the paint. They got some players. I seen them come in. I saw him play last week, middle of the week or something like that. But Illinois should get the victory, which I'm not gonna just down and out them. Northwestern shoot threes. Princeton of the regular college type team. Four white boys, one black. Sometime I always got number 5 or 6 white boys in rotation. Illinois, all black, maybe one white boy in rotation. So think about it. Illinois should come out with the victory. Money line at home. But I don't want this to be the game just because the center of Illinois is out. So I'm putting a maybe next to the Illinois game. They do have a backup capable of playing. Put it that way. Wichita State playing Tulsa. Wichita State -4.5. 1-4 on the road though. Tulsa 6-5 on the road. So shit. Both of them suck. I'm skipping that game. 2 games left. Oklahoma State playing Texas Tech. They got Texas Tech favored by 18.5. Oklahoma State is super trash, but they 10-8. So why is the spread at 7? Man, this shit crazy right here. Texas Tech is 14-4. Oklahoma State only 2-3 on the road, 9-2. Last 10 games, Oklahoma State 4-6. Minnesota been covered. Spreads. Don't bet against them. That might be some good news somebody can use. I'm gonna pin that real quick. You right about that. You talking about yeah, you talking about the NCAA Minnesota college basketball team. I told somebody the other day, I think I talked about it. I say, man, Minnesota so janky. I was on the phone with somebody. I get my calls during the before the games where I get out there and we like parlay, who's this and that. Nigga, come to the show, watch it. But I still socialize with different motherfuckers on picks outside of the internet port. I say one thing about Minnesota. At home, they janky. They just janky, period. The football team janky. The Vikings janky. The college basketball teams, the baseball team janky. I'm skipping that Texas Tech game. Oklahoma State might cover the spread, but then I don't want to put nobody out there on that limb to take Oklahoma State and them points by it to plus 23 and a half. Remember when Houston played Utah, I say take Utah plus 23 and a half. Utah only put up 39 points and got blew out by Houston Cougars. Navy Army is the worstest game of the day. That's the last game. Army level 8-2 at home. Navy 1-8. I just don't even want to comment on that game. This how janky the Army Navy game, man. Just off the record. Do you see who the commander in chief is? The clown that used to be on Fox News, which he already done did some twists. His line of defense has changed up. I think he even put the Marines back, and I don't know. He just did some crazy shit. So I'm not dealing with that game. NHL action, which only two games I do like is the Colorado game to go over 5.5, 5 points a minute. It's at 5.5, but you can buy it. That's an early game though, so shit, you don't know what time it is. And Vegas and Florida tonight should go over the 5 unless both of them is into the college basket football I mean and want to watch the football games. But besides that, Minnesota should beat the Blackhawks, which I'm just getting out there with a few notable games that I'm looking down there seeing. Winnipeg's might get the victory at home. Utah with the plus 1.5, 2.5 on the road. So on that note, there you got it. Oklahoma State. We got one might go with them. So what I see now, a good 5 pick college. I'm gonna try it now. I always try off the market parlays. Indiana at home plus 7. Stonehill money line. North Texas money line, and I'm adding Memphis money line and Wisconsin money line. Remember, this is just me kind of going there with these teams that I really don't really have confidence in, especially Indiana, Stonehill, North Texas. And Illinois. But the bottom of the line today, AFC Championship game, Kansas City should be on their way to the Super Bowl. NFC Championship game starting at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever time zone you in, gonna be a good game. I like Washington plus 8.5. Let's try to get a bag. Choose wise. I didn't have no soccer today. There's some soccer games out there, but I just didn't want to get nothing out today. I'm on a streak. I done hit 10 straight on soccer. The last 10 soccer picks I done gave. Let me see what I would have did today. Here's some games being played. Unpredictable. Manchester United playing at 1 o'clock, but I'm not gonna even say nothing on that game today. Italian League. Inter Milan is one of my heavy hitters. They start at 11 o'clock. That's one of the parlays I hit last week. They only lost one game. They playing a team that is 16th place. Inter Milan should get the victory today, soccer. The money line at minus 320. That's in the Serie, the Serie A Italian League. AC Milan. Let me see what AC Milan. That's another team I went with. I had both of them on the bangers, so AC Milan won by that one. So them two teams right there is actually show shot wins. German League play today. Let me see if there's some games in the German League. Nah, it ain't nothing out there. France and play today. Spain. I gotta see what the Spain league looking like. Now here's the over game for soccer today. Give or take, buy it down. Remember, I said all my games go to 2.5. I'm coming on that in a minute. Barcelona game should go over, so that's two picks. I'm just throwing out there, but I'm not for sure. Barcelona is playing Valencia, and it should go over 2.5 today. 2.5 goals. It's a 2 o'clock game though. We're gonna be concentrating on football besides that shit. I'm through with that soccer. It's two games I gave. Inter Milan should get the victory. 11 o'clock game, my time. Barcelona should go over 2.5. I love that pick for the over 2.5. But them is some off the table soccer picks I gave. I actually gave soccer, NFL, a couple of college picks that I really like, hockey. But Elon Musk, all these rappers and uppity brothers and sisters of mine out there buying these cyber trucks, Tesla cars, which he don't really want y'all to buy that shit, but he know he can get more money off of it, selling to the blacks. By him saluting in the Nazi salute like Hitler, and knowing that Hitler would have his ass in the fucking concentration camp, his motherfucking self, because he don't fit the image where he could walk over there in Germany back when Hitler was in control, Poland or wherever they was at, and thinking him, Trump, fuck it, they might get mad at me for this, would get to be around Hitler, salute with Hitler. Now, 100 years later, Elon Musk throw up that Nazi sign, which was the fucking weirdest shit he ever could do, because he's trying to be a supremacist his motherfucking self, especially with him talking Trump into freeing, which Trump was already gonna do that shit himself. The 1,600 motherfuckers that went to the White House and ran through and trying to take over the government, making it into a dictatorship nation. And then for us as blacks to go vote, and we can't say our vote really gave a damn anyway, to put Trump back in office, which we got 4 years of fucking bullshit. It's about getting money this year. And it's something else I want to talk about. Me betting on the I bought into that Trump coin shit, which fell in. I see on Bitcoin, if y'all don't know nothing about cryptocurrencies, facts. If y'all don't know nothing about cryptocurrencies, man, I bought 3 coins when Donald Trump shit was on the market, which that shit done failed. I done lost on that shit. That shit gonna have to go to zero where I don't have nothing in my account on that motherfucker. Cause once I buy into that cryptocurrency, I don't have to worry about that shit coming out of my bank account because I don't got that rollover shit where they taking money out my account. I know how to put that shit in through the addresses and just take it out of my account, send it to the Coinbase like that. Then I drop it into whatever account, whatever Coinbase or whatever cryptocurrency I want. But I did buy Trump coin. It was at $47, which the first day when he got inauguration, that what made me do it. It was at $82. It fell half, and now they say they mad at his ass through crypto, which is all over the United States, over the world. Everybody is using it. It done dropped down about 20 some dollars. I ain't even check now. I can't check right now. I don't even know where the currency is at now. I think my money done fell down to $15 or $20 a share on that shit, which falling, and they just told me eventually. I'm thinking, okay, my dumb ass back in early 2000s when Bitcoin was $300, $200. Why I didn't go buy 4 Bitcoins at the time and spend the 800 on the Bitcoins? And y'all see the price of Bitcoins right now, it's up at 180,000, 800. I know the last time I checked a day or two ago, it was $108,000. It's ways motherfuckers out there getting rich. Y'all better get hip to this cryptocurrencies. A lot of these undermarket ass currencies that stand down is not the way to go. That shit will never grow. Bitcoin, Ethereum done jumped up on me. It's at 3,200 or so, which I seen it when it was at $100. Litecoin is one that's they waiting to jump that motherfucker up. It's at 100 and something dollars. It done jumped up to 300 before, but jumped back down. It's gonna make a big jump. Facts. You said that right. But he fucked everybody else to invest in that shit. But if you really know how to invest and pull out and shit like that, I think you got me personally. I send my money through that shit through the sites. When I do Provado, when I do Bitcoin, no Bet Online, when I do X Bets, when I do all of the known sites outside of Vegas, outside of Louisiana, outside of Mississippi, outside of any sports book state, I use crypto to send my money to these sites. I pull my money off crypto and my shit be in my bank account within 15 minutes after I want to pull out the money. On that note, we're going off with this. It's always about trying to get a bag. Let me see, put this one up right here. Everything sounds good the way we moving in life, but at the end of the day, we got to keep it 100. Stay blessed. Let's get a bag. Let's get our tickets. Pixie and it's going down in about 15 minutes. The first 11 o'clock game starting. I'm finna go on and make all my picks today. I like Washington plus 8.5. Remember that AFC, NFC Championship games was the show was supposed to be about, but we put college in it, hockey, anything in it. Kansas City should get the victory in my eyes today. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification, share it with somebody, tell them to tap in with us. We just trying to give good content with good picks and get a bag.